Hi there, this is George Kosh, and today I want to talk to you about selling products online. Selling a product online is not as simple as just putting the product up with an order form and people come and they buy it. So, you'd have your form here. Let me just do the little hand drawing here. So you'd put your, page up, and here's your, whatever it is you're selling. Package, it's, a special package that you're selling, and you would put a little paragraph or two up here and say, here's what I'm selling, and here's an order form, and you send people to the order form, and they go ahead and they buy. And this no, this isn't going to work. This is not going to work at all. What you need to do is think in add another dimension to this. We're not going to just send people to a page and sell them something. We're going to send them to a page and offer them something absolutely free. This applies to anything that you're selling online. And number one is you want to make it completely free, so there's no money involved. So right away, $0. One of the best things that you can do, if anything, would be to offer an ebook. To say, here is an ebook on what it is I'm selling. So you'd have an image there, short description, and then they would fill out their name and email, because that's pretty much in this day and age what you're going to get from people. They're interested in the book. You're going to say, you're going to get this book for free, fill this form out, and then they go on to an autoresponder. Just call that AR. Now they have to go on an autoresponder because you want to follow up with them at 2 o'clock in the morning and tell them how to get the book. And what you're going to do is you're going to say, well, you can get the book, here's the URL, or you could send them to the URL right away. I would probably send them to a URL saying thanks. I wouldn't give them the book right away. I would make sure that they got the first auto response message and they confirm it and they opt in properly. Okay, so now what's happened is you've got them on your list, and you're going to send them the book, which is about whatever your product is. And the beauty of an ebook is they're easy to do. I'm going to show you a resource that I use that is extremely modern and very powerful. And you'll be able to make this ebook, and then after they're on your autoresponder, that's when we can start sending them details about the product, or the first wave of your product, or say you're woodworking and you've created something, or you're an inventor, that kind of a thing. Okay, so this is how the process has to work. And then of course in the autoresponder, you're going to write out the letters and let them know what's going on. First off, the tools that you're going to need to do this are, of course, you want to be a Worldprofit Platinum. Okay, so Worldprofit VIP, Platinum VIP, to get your autoresponder. We have a landing page builder. Okay, so we've got the autoresponder and we have a landing page builder. And we also have a hosting program where you can host not only the book but the image of the book. So let's go in and take a look at those things first. So in the member area, you can see right here under autoresponder that we have the ability to create an autoresponder sequence. I would probably leave this until you've decided on the ebook, because writing an ebook is really cool. And you have two ways to do an ebook. You could do it under article ebook marketing. And if you go down here, we have a e-cover creator and a custom ebook creator. Now these are very basic and they're great if you wanted to do a very quick ebook. Say you were testing the product and everything, you would maybe just want to do really basic ebook. That's what this system is for. You put your resource in and your information, your details, and then you can also go and make sure you enable Flash. You can create an e-cover creator. How long should the book be? It could be like 5 pages. It's totally dependent on you and what you want to write about, and your product and things like that. You could go to another program that's called Scribble, and I use Scribble because it's got a template gallery of books that you can pretty much on any subject, and you can take them and you can modify them. which is kind of a neat thing because these are just cover ideas. Say that you were selling a course. You can even get great ideas from here. It could be you might have invented something to help people with some sport, and it goes on and on. There's just too many to go through. Say that your explorer's book, that kind of a thing. Okay, so let's just assume that you had one of these things, and I'm just gonna go right to the top one here, and move along. Like say it was this one here, and you'd click on it and take a look at it. Yeah, I like that one. And all you do in Scribble is you say, I just want to use it. The neat part about this is everything is done for you. So you could just say my book for this video. Okay, so it's just a test. So that's your book's name. And we go here, and then you can pick, I would create the ebook. You don't want to grab it off a website or anything like that. You could copy paste. I kind of like these ones because they're pre-created. All you do is you just fill in the blanks really. So it comes up like this. Now take your time on this part because you want to do something really nice, but you got to remember that you're in an editor now that's going to format the book properly and give you all kinds of options to get it, to save it to your hard drive and everything like that. So as soon as you go through, you fill in the blanks, they've given you all this stuff. The editors are great. I mean, you can update images. Everything is completely royalty free, so you can go through, edit, change, modify, do anything you want. I mean, these are very professional looking ebooks, and just putting your name on here is just the easiest thing in the world, right? So if you come in here and you say George Kosh, delete that. So there you go. So now when I decide I want to save my book, it just says, you want to say, there you go, it's been saved, and then you want to generate it, and then you publish it. Okay, so it publishes to your hard drive, and it can also publish to different, it can publish to things like Kindle and things like that. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you can see you got Kindle, EPUB, Mobi. And the neat part about this is we're going to talk about Amazon because you're going to go and you can publish your book there at no cost. Okay, so getting back to this, you can already see, so you've created your ebook. The next thing, of course, we're going to build the landing page, but you're also able to take the ebook to Kindle. It's called KDP. All you have to do is type KDP into Google, and it'll bring you to Kindle publishing. Okay, and it's completely free. I've got my site up here. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But so let's assume you've got your ebook done, okay, and we want to take it, and we've got it all set. So we go back to our Remember area, and we're going to go to Landing Page Builder because we want to build our landing page first. And I want to show you how easy it is. We go down here and we say Landing Page Builder, and if you scroll down, we've got a new modern one available here. And again, this is the giveaway part. You're going to get a lot of people doing this because you're not charging them for anything. So if you click on here, you can see all we need from you if you're doing a new one is just a directory. I would just put the name of the book in here with no spaces. And if it's a really long name, don't worry about it. Just put my invention, that kind of thing, or invention, whatever the invention is, just keep it short. And then as soon as you click the go sort of button, it's going to bring you up with some stuff. Now, you'll go in and you're going to change these things, okay, the wording and everything like that. But you can put a logo in, ebook cover image. So you're going to save your cover image, of course. And that's the first thing that this landing page is going to do, because if you look at it, it says, hey, here's the book, here's what it's about, give me your name and email. Now this is going to hook into your autoresponder, and that's the neat part, is once you've got your cover set up, which of course you want to click over here. If you see this, use image hosting. So you click on there. You can see I've loaded my file, which was my ebook, and I also loaded my cover. So you can see I've got my ebook cover loaded. It's a PNG file. And you can see my PDF. This is actually the book. So you can see the book. And again, this is a test book. I just did this for the video. It's kind of fun. See, sales funnel builder, and goes through. Okay, so no problem there. We're going to get that book out in people's hands, no problem at all. Because when we go in and they fill this form out, we're going to hook it into our autoresponder. And if you go right here, you can see the bottom, autoresponder. As soon as you update it, it's going to give you your choice. Now let's assume you've got your one of these, so you'd add a third one maybe, and you put a little dot in there and save it, and all the people will go onto your autoresponder. Okay, so getting back to our image now, you can see we have a landing page built, we've got the cover of the book, and we've got reasons to get it. They fire off in here, they go onto your autoresponder, you will follow up with them, and this is where you want to send them to your product order page. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can generate this too, believe it or not, using either your Worldprofit site, which is one option where you can go in and just build a page and put a PayPal order button, or Coinbase, Bitcoin, put the order button code in there. Or you can use WordPress, which I'm going to show you a really powerful builder in there too, which is an option. Back to KDP, you can go in, and I've just logged in, and I went to my bookshelf and I said, I want to create a book. And believe it or not, that's how simple it is. You say, I want, a book, and they say, what's the title of the book? What's the subtitle? Go down here, you can give these anything you want. Your edition number, totally up to you, optional. Of course, you want to put your name in. If there's another author, you can put them in. Description of your book, and then of course you own it, or this is whatever you want to do in here is up to you. You put your keywords in, set your categories. Honestly, I've done this for probably 15 books. It's really easy, and you go through and you just say save and continue. You're going to load your image of your book cover in there, and then of course the book, and you've got those two things, right? You did that with Worldprofit. Okay, so there you go. Now this sits here, and you can even see, I grabbed one as an example for our president, Sandy Hunter. I set this book up in 10 minutes after it was written and published, of course. Okay, so we got a beautiful image here. People can get it. You put this in, and this just sits in Amazon, again, as another way to sell the product and say, listen, this shows that I am serious about this, and that this is a great product. You can also take the URL they give you, and you can publish it anywhere you want, Twitter, Facebook, etc. So it establishes that you are, in command. So this is a big deal, writing these ebooks, but having them look professional, going with something like this is the high end. Okay, so again, completely optional. All right. So getting back to our image here. So we've got the KDP. Let's say you've done that. You want to do an order form. You have absolutely no problem going over here, clicking on website management, and building that order form. All you have to do is you can do a full page if you want. So you go new page, and again you can put the picture of your ebook up there, full width page if you want. If you have an order form already, do this option. You can go grab it off any other website, and it'll put it within your silver or platinum website. Okay. The final option, of course, is if you want to go a notch above and you really want more power to create, Worldprofit also hosts WordPress blogs. And believe it or not, I can hook this in. It's called Elementor, completely free. And I know that's hard to believe, but I can do it. I can set this up for you free. This is usually $50, but I have a license for it. If I go here, I'm just going to show you how powerful this is too, because I'm really lazy when it comes to creating pages and things. And what I really like about this is you have this ability. So going in here, you just really simple stuff. I'm just going to get rid of this here. In the settings, first thing I do, of course, I say I want to use the full canvas. So I say, yeah, give me the the full page. And you'll notice, get rid of my navigator. Watch, now this is the best part. This is like right out of the box too. You don't have to do anything to get this. It just says, you'll notice there's pages and there's templates in here. And the templates are incredible. They can apply to anything. You can go in here, depending on what it is you're selling, and find something that kind of fits your eye, that you think looks really good to sell. Even describe your product. don't forget, you've already got the ebook out there, and you've done the work with that, and people are getting educated and seeing exactly what you're doing, so you can create a 3 or 4 page website about the product you're selling, and include videos at YouTube and things like that. So let's just pretend you said, oh, I think I want to do this one. Okay, so you go insert, and the system will completely build the page for you and set it up. And now you've got your image here. You can work on that. There's just so many things you can do now. And again, it's this thing where you're just typing in hello. Okay, so you don't need any of these things here. These could be your order buttons if you wanted, or you could grab another design. Totally up to you. Something that catches your eye, and then people come down. You can change this to whatever the image is that you want. Choose a different image if you want, and put it in there. And again, you don't have to stick with this. If you kind of start working on it and you don't like it, don't worry about it. You don't have to commit to it. Okay? So now, getting back, what do we have? Well, now we have a business running. We have a website supporting the product, which we're not sending people to. We're sending them here, because we want them on this list, so that now that they're on this list, that's when we send them to the order page. And we say to them, listen, here's some reasons. And remember, you've got a sequence of 10 messages to send. Don't worry about it. You can send, once the messages wear out, they're still on your list. You can go back into your autoresponder, and let's assume that you wanted to send them a note. We've got a newsletter here, and you can send them a newsletter to that list. So let me just pretend here's a fake one that I did. We want to send it, and they'll say, well, who do you want to send it to? And you would pick whatever that sequence is. You can send as many as you want. You can time them, do anything you want. There are no limits to Worldprofit's autoresponder system. So if you're interested in this, especially the WordPress, with this Elementor to build a site, a complex, comprehensive site, which is an option, we do host WordPress blogs because we do believe in extending your website if you want. Okay, and right here you'll see an order form if you want. It's a one-time fee, and I know that there are fees for things like Scribble and all that, which you can also get to this sending me an email through support. So fill out a support form. I'll tell you where to go to get that, and go from there. Or of course you could just Google it, Scribble. You can see it up there. Okay, so that concludes how to sell a product online using Worldprofit's tools and advanced tools and optional tools. If you have any questions about any of this, just fill out a support ticket and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks.